It's gonna say it on its own. Give it a minute. Here it comes. Welcome back, everybody, to... Damn it, my timing is so off today. Everybody, welcome back to... There we go! Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus! We're gonna be needing a cross too. Keep that shit away from me. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. If you haven't already, be sure to, you can use the skip button to fast forward through texts you've already read. Neat. Well, welcome back to Doki Doki. If you haven't already, be sure to check out the previous episode, first episode, and please enjoy. Hi again, Senkara. Oh, hello. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. Don't worry. Let me just turn the volume down a bit. It's a bit loud, isn't it? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. For sure, that's what heroes do. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Senkara. Oh, by all means, of course, I would always keep my promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Oh, no, I have, no life. This is fine. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Ah, that's my girl. Always so mean to me. Sayori told me you don't even want to join any clubs this year. That's right, and last year too. Well, I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. What's wrong with that? Why is that a problem? Mom? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Aw, manga is literature. That's right, you tell her, sweetie. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Senkara always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Amen to that. That is how we do the satisfaction. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Oh, well, you know, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Psh, as if. My room is the messiest of rooms. Her room's not even that messy, I bet. And you almost set your house on fire once. Now that is a problem. The frig? Is that a bird? Big ass shadow just on my, went past my window. I don't know what it was. I assume it was a bird. Bird flew into my door the other day. You two are really good friends, aren't you? Well, yeah, I mean, we've been childhood friends since childhood. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Senkara can become good friends too. Hell yeah. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Why? What weird situation? We can become We can become friends too? Why is that a problem? What? She's not wrong. What's the matter? I don't know. Oh, Yuri. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Did she? Wait, Sayori? Eh? Me? What? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do? I don't know, you could just give it to me, maybe? I mean, stop being so awkward about it. Jeez, calm down. I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. She didn't make it sound like that big a deal. Chill out, for goodness sake. Oh my goodness, calm down. This is why you're not my favorite. Sorry. I like Yuri, okay? I do like Yuri. Just don't like the hype that Yuri gets, because it's not my type at all. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation, because that's what heroes do. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Why would I feel left out? Well, I'm coming to a literature club. I'm obviously gonna bring a book. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She's being pretty cute. She even picked out a book she think I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. One day. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I wonder what's in there. Let's go find out. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Sounds about right. Yep, that's pretty typical, really. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Ah, well I have 2 of those, so good thing. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica, she never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Yes, and I also read the bees. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Well, we obviously know where she stands, so what the hell? No, it's not. Just say you like manga, for goodness sake. Don't be such a coward. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What is that supposed to mean? It's because my face is so handsome and anime-like. Yeah, I get it. That's cool. Thank you. I see. It's also in my name and the way I dress. I mean, it's pretty obvious that I like the animes. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Careful, don't damage it, jeez. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with 1 book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Not really. I wish I did. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible, or it means neither of those things and you've just never heard of it in your life. I mean, you don't read much at all. Jeez, shut the hell up. Oh my goodness. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Oh, right. I thought you meant just look out the door into the hallway. Like, yes, I am judging you from here. You're over there, but I am looking out that window. That's what I thought she meant. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. Come on. It was your tone of voice. But I didn't even say anything. But I'll tell you one thing, Senkara. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. But that's the whole point of a cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. Why? Oh, my allergies. Ah! Seriously, I must be allergic to recording visual novels, because as soon as I leave the room, my nose just clears up. It like gets all stuffy and blocked when I'm recording. And then as soon as I leave, it's just gone. I'm good to go. I don't know. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Those are JoJo poses. What are feminine poses? That's gonna get me cancelled. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and Natsuki grabs my arm, yes, and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. I don't mind if I do. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. We can read at the same time. Oh no! Oh, here it comes. Well, why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that out loud, you move away! No, don't you know how to do it? Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. You see what you did, Senkara? Come on! Wait, I'm Senkara. Damn it! Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. In fact, it's a wonderful thing. It's the best thing in my entire life to ever happen to me. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. She's so freaking cute, man! I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? No, not really, not with manga. I definitely re-watch anime, though. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series already. Yeah. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. I do love a life of slice anime. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. I respectfully disagree. I think there is always a tremendously brilliant plot and fantastic writing. It's about the characters. Shut the hell up! So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. Duh! Dingo. Just because it's not in the first volume doesn't mean there's no plot. Ugh! People who don't like slice of life, am I right? Think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like this really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. That's so hilarious. But that just helps you get to know the characters. Yeah! And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Spoilers. Like when they get into all their backstories and some of the romance starts to happen. Oh, yes, that sounds fun. That's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Well, she does read it, so yes. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Natsuki gives me a little shove. Ooh, playful. Ooh, who am I? I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Just a curious kitten. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. I understand. I got into baking around the same time I met you. I mean, what? Like I would ever do anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. And I'm that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. See, this is why I love her. So alike, I love that. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. I mean, I don't have much of an interest in baking, I'm more of a chef myself, but pretty impressionable by the manga-redos. Well, the animes, not the mangas. I don't really read manga. Still, of all the hobbies you could pick up from a manga, it's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Fuck. Oh, I wasn't prepared. It's too soon. What the hell? Where was my warning? I needed a countdown or something. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Don't look directly at it. We read on for a few more minutes. Don't look directly at it. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. So cute. Even though you're just watching me read. Wait, I can... I can do that. Oh, I can get rid of the text. Oh, no. It's too much for me to handle. Just you wait. It gets even better. This isn't even the best part. I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? I guess not. You don't? So cute! Oh, I'm in love! Why are you not real? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Sorry. Jeez. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Eh, you still haven't grown out of that yet?" Makes me want to punch them in the face. You should! I would do that. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Bitch. Thanks, Natsuki. Jeez. Which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I didn't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Monica. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Why not? Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? She's too cute. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Imagine sitting next to this girl. Oh my goodness. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. Oh no! Stop laughing. You're not allowed to laugh. It's too much for me to handle. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts a finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Spoilers! Shut up! I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Yeah, will do. Oh dear. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, that thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh shit, no, I didn't do that. Whoops, my bad. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. Always is that way, isn't it? I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Don't rub it in, shut up. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. Oh, yay! She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb, just take it home with you. Well, I mean, if that's alright, I suppose I could. Is it really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on spending my spare time reading this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Oh, jeez. Homework. If it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try and get through this. I never fall behind on shows, you see. Because I wait for them to finish before watching them, because doing it any other way is stupid. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna play it like a real life, right? I'm gonna play it like a real life. Because Sayori is my friend. I know her very well. So she can read it first, and Natsuki can read it next. And then it's not like not like I went to Natsuki because I like her or anything. She was just next on the list, you know? I'll go to Sayori first, why not? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. I don't know if this will make a difference in the ending, it shouldn't do. No, it'll be the same. It's the poems that matter, it's the poems, the words you choose. This is a good poem, Senkara. Oh, pish posh. Are you sure it's your first time? Yes, 100%, I'm just a natural born genius. Of course. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Of course I would. What kind of person do you take me for, Sayuri? You know me better than that. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. That's much more like it, see? I'm gonna do it, I'll take it seriously, but I wouldn't do it at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. I mean, I wouldn't want to let Monica down, would I? It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. I feel like that would really tip you off that I'm a part of the club, but hey, who am I to say? Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, dear Sunshine. Okay, is this a letter or a poem? The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it really blinds me. You see what I did there? I rhymed blinds with blinds and it didn't even rhyme. It makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Oh, she's so cute. I wish the sun did that for me, but it's winter and there is no sun in the morning. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That just falls right flat. 10 out of 10. Would read again. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? She needed inspiration, man. Can you blame her? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. But I did it last night. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It was fantastic. Much better than mine. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Yup, that sounds just about right. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, she sure is. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I'm sure you will. I look forward to it. Well, now that I've shown that I'm not too eager to talk to Natsuki, I suppose I can go to her next, right? I mean, I guess. Natsuki. Hey there, sweetie pie cutie patootie. I mean, what? Hi. I don't like you or anything. Baka. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. She loves it. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well this is not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Yes, I'm happy you like it, I think. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki retorts, gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the whole world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say it mostly to myself. Oh, pretty sure you never actually said that. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Oh, you're so silly. Don't you read anime? Don't you read manga? Don't you watch anime? Apparently he doesn't like slice of life, so he probably doesn't know about tsunderes. Psh, pathetic. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Ah, the classic. Eagles can fly. Enter. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap. Horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try. That's about it. Deep. Deep shit right there. I like it. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I love it! Shut up! I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. I don't. I think that's dumb. People who think that are dumb. They're like the smart kids who think they're all smart and shit, but they ain't. They don't know shit. Or they don't have wisdom. They might have some intelligence. They just lack wisdom. Really annoys me. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make you... your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about that. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose, just like Sayuri's with her liking breakfast. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. You tell me, Natsuki. It was like, what? Okay. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? You're the youngest one here, right? You're still 18 though, right? I mean, the game already confirmed that she was 18, so it's okay. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her. Come on, Monica, let's go. Let me show you how it's done. Hi, Senkara. Hi, Monica. Having a good time so far? Yeah, I sure am. You're staring right at me. Yeah. Want to share your poem with me? No, I really don't. Don't worry, Senkara. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know, even you. But it's not that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Senkara. Really? I just put a bunch of random words that I thought Natsuki would like together. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kinda makes me think something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Thanks, Monica. If you say so. Yep. There's a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. Mine are a little more than a few simple words. It doesn't even make sense. I just wrote like cupcake, pink, anime. I just put words together. But it's not even a sentence. It's not a poem. They don't even rhyme. It's not even a haiku. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because you have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I feel that. I understand. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Not the wall, just wall. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home, so someone punched the wall? Oh right, hole in wall. Got it. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas are already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. And we all know what that one means. Oh boy. That's a little spooky, to be honest. It's a little scary, knowing the meaning behind it already. It's a little chilling. That's what's so good about Doki Doki. It's just that chill that it gives you. That's so subtle but terrifying. Also the fact that it changes to piano when reading a poem. So what do you think? It's very, freeform? Is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kinda coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. So sweet, Monica! Ah! Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You're welcome. Thanks for sharing, Monica. That was really sweet, and I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel so bad for her. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. this is your first time writing a poem, right? Ugh, she's one of those people. Ugh, just say it's okay and move on. Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. I could be talking to Natsuki at this time. Come on, Yuri. Get on with it. It's just that there are more specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Like what? Rhyming? Yeah, it's kind of important. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. I literally have no style, but okay. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor has totally changed, but it's really hard to get her accent right. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. What you saying? What you trying to say about my girl, huh? What you trying to say, Yuri? I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or to Natsuki. What you trying to say? Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Please don't. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. Ghost under the light. Jeez, even her handwriting has an accent. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. Last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It doesn't rhyme. What is it with you people and not rhyming? Come on. Poems should rhyme. Damn it. Your handwriting's fine. But it took you a long time to read. That took me the quickest time to read. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you trying to say that I suck at reading? Whew! Boy, that was a long and stressful day. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. Where the hell did everyone go? What the hell? Natsuki? Monica, where'd you go? My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Specifically Natsuki. Damn, she's gorgeous. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch as each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up, obviously. I mean, I got that. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Aw, poor Yuri. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Well, no, but... Okay, everybody chill the frig out. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. No need to be mean, Natsuki. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. No need to be a prick, Yuri. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Yes, I liked it. Sayuri liked it, and Senkara did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
And Senkara liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Did I say that? I thought I said I wasn't paying attention to what I said. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh, the music stopped. That's not good. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Senkara appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. I wasn't even listening to your advice, I gotta be honest with you. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? To be honest, I wasn't listening to your advice either. Did you even give my advice? You just said you liked it. Thank you. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. How is that full of yourself? What are you on? Is everyone okay? No, obviously not. Come on, Sayuri, get a grip. Well, you know what? What? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size as soon as Senkara started showing up. That's physically impossible. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's not a little, it's huge. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys, nobody does! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there. Well, they are arguing about me. Senkara, she's just trying to make me look bad. Yeah, I know. That's not true. Yeah, I know. She started it. Yeah, I know. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, there is no more effective. They're both effective, okay? Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? I don't know. The meaning should jump out at the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. She's not wrong. Help me explain that to her, Senkara. But you're not right. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. Exactly! English is supreme! It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. No, it's not! Avoiding them is only unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. No, it's harder to avoid them. You understand that, right, Senkara? Yes! How did I get dragged into this in the first place? By being the most handsome man in the room. Which is a byproduct of being the only man in the room, and therefore the handsomest by default. But I'm still the handsomest man in the room, and I won't take that away. Nobody can take that away from me. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be help me, Sayuri. Help me, please. Sayuri, help me. Natsuki, I agree with Natsuki, but Yuri's not wrong. If I say help me, Sayuri. Okay. They made it pretty obvious. Whoever I agree with will like me more, so let's go for Natsuki. Natsuki, Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. Damn right, even more so. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. That's right, leave her alone. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha, shows how much you know. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I love you! Shut up! But that's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me, and you were mean to her, but I understand, actually. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. We learned a lot today, kids. Everybody go home with that message. Even small criticism can learn to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayuri is nodding vigorously. Love that. Yeah, so, you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki, and so beautiful and talented, and I just want to marry you, okay? Did I say that out loud? Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise and concern about my confession of marriage. Thanks for noticing, I guess. You're welcome. I meant every word. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, especially about the magic boobs. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey. It's not like you need to apologize for me, Senkara. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. This is why I did it for you. I understand that my girl has a hard time at apologizing, and that's okay. It's cute. Would everyone stop staring at me? Sorry, it's hard to. Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayuri and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? See? Told you. That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayuri? I don't know that that has anything to do with anything, but okay. I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayuri. I patched Sayuri on the shoulder. Now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Senkara. Aw, thanks, Monica. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazying around we got a little used to. So my joining the club is responsible for ruining the atmosphere? Yeah, probably. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book, or do some writing. I already picked up a book. I've got it in my bag. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is friendship. I mean, having fun with friendship. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayuri. Wholesome. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. I spent all day reading. What do you want? But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Wholesome. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Senkara, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. I'd say it was fine. It's all good. Sure. Cool beans, crack-a-lackin'. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Senkara, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Yeah, I love Sayuri. She's so sweet. Aw, she's just the wholesomest bean. So sad. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Oh, I believe that. You don't hate them, do you? How could I hate them? That's not a reason to hate someone, come on! I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Senkara, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Well, that's good, I'm glad. Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. Woo! Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. It was good. It was definitely enjoyable. Oh, shit, which one's this? Lipstick? Yeah, parfait easy. It was certainly good, but we've done it all before. That's the thing, is we've done all that episode before in the original game. Nothing was new in that one particularly, which was kind of like, you know, I've done it all before. There will be new stuff. I was promised new things, so it'll come. I'm just not really sure when all that new stuff will come, which is, you know, candy. Candy. It's candy. That's what it is. Candy Morningstar.
She was great. Anyway. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. If you did, then be sure to leave a like and a comment down below to let me know that you're enjoying this content and to let the YouTube algorithm know that this content is good to watch. Satisfy me by subscribing and hitting that bell icon to be notified of when the next episode will be. We also play Subnautica, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yandere games as well, so be sure to subscribe for that if you like any of those things. Shiny. Yes. Thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Senkara. I'm gonna see if I get this achievement. If I do, then there'll be more after this. Otherwise... oh shit. What is this one? Imagination. Crap! Damn it! Till next time. See ya. I was so close! I literally got all but one. Oh, are you joking? Achievement unlocked, Doki Doki Poetry Slam. Spend enough time during the poem minigame for the music to loop. Oh, cool. Nice. Guess that's what happens when you have an outro. As I was saying, until next time, see ya.